Welcome to this edition of Hindsight is Horrifying, the show where three mostly normal and somewhat cynical adults discuss life as members of the TV generation. Now here are your hosts, Darth Jada, Jason Mitchell, and Adam B.
Back again.
And it might be the last time you ever see me based on who I'm sitting next to today.
Skull Island, 1957.
I'm a little afraid.
Yeah. We're doing this again, folks. We are totally doing this this weird, crazy thing I came up with.
Let's make each other cry.
So worth it.
Whoa, earthquake. Sorry.
Captain, steer the ship better.
Yeah, there we go.
Zulu, get it together.
Okay. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are, of course, your favorite people that you've never met.
That do this thing that you're not tired of at all.
Yeah, and I have got some interesting news. You know how you have a troll?
Oh, yes, I have multiple trolls, in fact. Uh-oh. Do I have another one now?
No. We have one.
Yay!
This note was passed under my door.
Seriously?
And I
Who do you want to read it in their most dramatic voice?
read
Me?
it in your dramatic voice.
Keep it down. We are working here. That's literally what it says.
Yeah, here. I'll show it to everybody.
Brains. I will eat their brains.
This was slipped under your door.
Yes. So if you are the passive-aggressive douchebag who wrote this, please knock on the door next time and come on in
And ask
and
nicely,
say this.
Either join us or leave.
Yeah. You know, the handwriting, I'm trying to figure it out because the handwriting is kind of like a bubbly, kind of font
You know
thing.
that whole method of,
I see child sexual abuse here.
all of that was disproven.
Drug addiction.
That's some Sherlock Holmes level stuff. I'm not gonna lie, but
Wait, there's some
it's no longer
satanic
valid.
cult worship here. This is a messed up individual.
And he's in love with his mom.
Did you see the pentagram?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, look at. Oh yeah.
Are
yeah.
we sure this isn't my troll in the basement with all my photos?
That's true. That's true. Let's talk about a movie though. I just had to get that out of the. Oh God.
So we have,
Oh, God.
I'm not going to say returned beloved guest. I'm just going to say returned guest.
At this
Because
point,
Darth Jader is
you
not
might-
at all pleased with this week's choices.
Yeah. You may be getting promoted after this display.
You may have a new troll after this is over.
I was saying this might be my last appearance.
Oh no!
Oh no,
Because
they like you way better than they like me. They just keep me around because I'm okay to look
you
at.
make lemon water.
I do.
So,
Citrus is important during the COVID
make
insiders.
water. Make
remember-
lemon water.
Squad, no make lemon water. Squad, go home.
Sugar, water,
Remember
more.
when you're on your Zoom meetings
Sugar
at
water.
work and you've got your alcohol, always do this. Go.
Yep.
Oh, it's so hot. Ooh, this coffee.
But then they see you, tremble from the
Yeah.
cold. But
So
whatever.
warm when it goes down.
Okay, so
I was gonna say
Make
shit, but I know
lemon. Make
better.
lemon water on me. I can get in bathtub. Make lemon water.
Lemon water.
Anyhow,
So young Adam is back, and young Adam, for those of you who haven't been paying attention, which is probably most of human civilization, we
except
have been
for the person
doing
right outside.
yes, except for one. We have been doing for the past several episodes the Year of Hell series. We are picking movies to make each other weep and cry and be miserable and sad. And I have to say, young Adam totally picked up the theme.
So far,
ran with it. A work of art.
See, that might be the thing as we have guests throughout this process is not just to do Alf to Seinfeld, depending on who's seen the movie when they were young, but also vote on what's been the most hardcore so far. So I think this one,
Yes, lots
I
of
think
blood.
this one's the front runner. Yeah.
Lots of blood.
Mr. I was going to say Mr. Young, but it's
Tempura.
not Adam Young.
Tempura
why
paint.
don't you tell us
All
what
the
movie
tempura
you
paint.
brought to us today?
I brought the splatter gore classic, horror comedy classic that is Braindead from the year I was born, 1992.
Known in America as...
Known in America as Dead Alive,
it.
but the original title of the film was Braindead. They changed it in America because we already had a movie called Braindead.
That did confuse the senior Adam.
I
a
was
little bit.
confused.
He had to double check. So for those hindsighters who might be as young, if not younger than you, young Adam, why don't you tell us what this particular película is about?
Sure. from the acclaimed director of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, Peter Jackson, a 10-time Oscar-winning movie.
He's not lying.
Yeah. Oh, it went away. It went away for me there.
Oh, see, this is why we have a zombie professional here.
We need
this is
professionals.
We all get our start somewhere.
We do.
Overprotective.
This was not his start.
Oh no.
No, he
no.
built up to this.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Okay.
All right, so the plot for this cinematic gem is overprotective mother Vera Cosgrove, spying on her own son Lionel as he visits the zoo with the lovely Paquita, is accidentally bitten by the fearsome Sumatran rat monkey. When the bite turns his beloved mother into a zombie, Lionel tries to keep her locked safely in the basement. But her repeated escapes turn most of the neighbors into,
We get it.
It's
We
new.
get
It's
your-
new.
most of the
Zealand
neighbors
zombies.
into
technical
difficulties.
malfunctions.
Most of the neighbors into bloodthirsty, brain-eating zombies.
And I think everybody on the island of New Zealand, except
Yes.
for Lionel and his
Yes.
girlfriend,
The Flight of the Conchords, everybody.
Paquita.
Paquita. Okay,
Who's
'cause
very
I did not-
cute, by the way.
I did
She's
not
very
have time
cute.
to take my meticulous notes today, unfortunately.
Well,
Yes.
I didn't really
working.
want
Paquita
to.
is still working.
so is Lionel.
No. She's experienced. That's the thing that Lionel's mother says about
Oh,
Paquita.
yeah.
She calls boys at their homes Marty McFly. She's a complete tramp. So, Lionel's mother.
She's got a
yeah.
great smile.
Oh, yeah.
does.
She has
She
a
does.
lovely smile.
Lights up the room.
You kind of have to look
And her
at it.
sundress.
Yeah, she's cute. She's
Well,
Yeah.
and so for the hindsighters who are at can they see this right now?
No.
Paquita works at a convenience store.
Although apparently you can watch the whole movie on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
young Adam
The
found it
uncut
for us.
version, yeah.
We don't do technology. We're old hindsighters, so young Adam had to show us where to find it.
I mean, like, did they lose the copyright or something?
I really
I don't know
don't
how
know.
this is on YouTube.
Yeah.
because it's not anywhere else.
I think
It's
the one
not on
you
Prime
pulled
or
up here
anything.
is the Dead Alive version, but yeah, the Braindead original cut is all on YouTube for free. So
Yeah.
awesome.
So
But
tune
yes,
in tomorrow, everyone. Watch
so-
it.
But Paquita
Yes,
is experienced
please.
because, gentlemen, she's rather forward with Lionel, and she kind of has to be because paging Dr. Bates, Dr.
Well,
Norman Bates.
But she's got a reason. An old lady used cards and said so.
yes,
Grandmama.
Grandma said it, who is 327 years old, I think.
approximately.
Yeah,
She's
some-
one of the
somewhere around there.
witches
Yeah.
from Shakespeare.
Yes. Yeah.
we should probably note that the creature that starts this rabid, bloodthirsty zombie apocalypse
You
going
mentioned
on
him.
in New Zealand
The rat monkey.
is the rat monkey, which came from Skull Island. Also, that sounds familiar to you? It's the same island where King Kong is from.
King Kong
And-
stepped on him once, and it made him really sick. And
Well,
it
he turned into Godzilla.
Yeah.
No, actually, if you watch the Peter Jackson King
love it.
Kong, there's actually a part when I think they're loading stuff onto the ship to leave Skull Island, and there's a box that says Sumatran rat monkey.
Yes, you're right.
Homage.
Which is a great
box.
homage.
I like that.
Yeah, I love that he went. I like to pretend that his remake that he made years later of King Kong is in the same universe as Braindead. I did that for years, and then now that you mentioned that, I'm like, well, I guess it's confirmed.
I
so.
just appreciated that Adrian Brody was in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the Brian Boitano song? I actually made up a parody of that in high school for Adrian
nice.
Brody.
Really?
Yeah.
That's adorable.
I like Adrian Brody. He's cool.
I like to think that this movie takes place in the same universe as Kramer versus Kramer. Imagine.
I want you to
Chris Cross.
wrap
You want
your
him
head.
back? You can't have him back.
Hindsighters, Jason's gotten really good at this game where he
Yes.
catches me taking a sip of my drink when he says something particularly funny.
Ooh. I want to play.
It's not much of a superpower. I will admit. I don't think I could ever stop a bank robber with it, but
I don't know. It depends on what I'm spitting on the bank robber.
the bank robber would have to be in just the right. Anyway,
Just remember, Kramer
Oh, dear,
versus
go
Kramer backwards is remark versus remark.
that's-
You're right.
Which explains
Yes.
a lot.
So
Exposition.
just wrap your head around the fact that the man who brought you the acclaimed Lord of the Rings trilogy made this movie about 10 years prior.
Yeah, the man who slapped a really light blonde wig on Orlando Bloom is the same guy who did this film.
He kind of went the Sam Raimi route. Sam Raimi started with, like Evil Dead, gory horror movies, and then he wanted to do like Spider-Man trilogy. So it's kind of like went on to do classy films.
And you were not wrong, young Adam. Like, this is seriously like Evil Dead on meth and crack at the same time.
Yes.
You weren't wrong, because what's the record for this movie that you were telling us about
I
regarding
believe
the gore?
I believe when this movie came out, it was considered the goriest film ever made, or at least the movie that used the most fake blood.
Yeah, that was the metric they used.
Which I thought Evil Dead was that movie, but
no.
I was so
Not
wrong.
Not even close.
Not even close.
But I've never seen the movie.
In the famous
this
lawnmower.
looks like a model, doesn't it?
It is.
It is. Yeah,
it is.
You could tell it's very Evil Dead 2 inspired, though.
In the famous denouement scene, the lawnmower scene, they had the blood was going 5 gallons per second.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That's amazing.
Which is a lot.
Oh my gosh!
That's a
Yeah,
lot,
that is a lot.
Because it's
of
not
fake
water.
blood.
It's
Meanwhile, like our unlikely hero, as I love to phrase it, is his name is Lionel, as we mentioned, but he basically looks like David Tennant and Crispin Glover had a baby.
Yes.
Yeah, he totally does.
And the other guy looks like New Zealand's answer to John Hamm.
I can get behind that. All right.
It's like
It took me a second, but
if New
I
Zealand
can see
produced
it.
John Hamm, that's what he'd look like.
That's true, but we don't accept third-rate John Hamm.
That's true. That's true.
Who would be the second-rate John Hamm?
Crispin Glover?
Ouch. Sorry, Crispin.
mean.
We just lost Crispin.
I mean, come on. I look, if somebody called me a second-rate John Hamm, I'd take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
Okay.
Well, it's
Yeah.
like when people have told me that I've looked like Demi Moore many, many years ago, but I was like,
That's a
sure,
compliment,
that's
yeah.
great. I look like her.
But you can't do that. That's like I've said for years that is the single most dangerous thing a person can do is attempt to compliment a woman by telling her the actress she looks like.
Yeah, because
you will insult her.
the comparison is a robbery. Yeah, but no, but I'm a little bit different, as you gentlemen know, and probably wouldn't hang out with me
shit.
otherwise.
Yes, you are.
I was once told that I looked like I could be Johnny Depp's kid, and I was like, well, he's a very pretty man, so you know what?
Foreshadowing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, lawnmower.
Lawnmower. He's
German Shepherd.
I hope you saw
have
that
to ask you,
lawnmower.
young Adam.
Yeah.
Was this part of your targeting for Darth Jader? Because you know that I have a pet German Shepherd.
I'm gonna say it was and give myself more credit. So yeah.
yeah, there you go.
Pretend to have thought it through.
I'm going to make a cinematic observation. The movie as a movie, during the first half,
Oh, that's Sweatervest. Sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead, Jason.
during the first half of the movie, I found myself thinking, this is good. This is like the structure's good. He's dropping things in that are going to pay off. You know,
Yeah.
this makes sense. And it's not like if you haven't seen the movie, the lawnmower thing is payoff, and it's not blaringly obvious like it is after you've seen the movie, and you know that's what it's hinting at.
Right.
The second half of the movie kind of loses me a little bit.
Really. That's the
it
best
stops-
half.
No, it
Well,
stops making sense
It
after
totally stops making sense.
after about 30 minutes.
It becomes farcical,
Yeah, the
Yes.
second
but in a
half,
fun way.
the second
Yeah,
half of the
yeah.
movie is just outside of Barstow when the drugs began to kick in.
When the drugs begin
Yeah.
to take hold.
It's Bat Country in the second half of the movie.
Were any of these actors in Lord of the Rings?
No.
No.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I've never seen these
Yeah.
Were they
actors
seriously?
in anything
Yes.
Ooh,
else.
tell us.
The mother. She played a Sackville Baggins.
Really?
The mother that was after his loot.
Well, that's sweet.
That's
You
so
go,
cool.
Mr.
Sweet.
Brown.
Did anybody else, while watching this the first time, get the vibe that Paquita was bad?
Bad as in
Like-
Like a villain or up to no
Like
good?
like up to no good, like
She's
a villain.
bad.
No,
Oh, not
she-
that way. No.
Yeah.
According
I thought
to
she
the
was very
mom,
forward.
She's experienced. That's literally what the mother says to Lionel. She shames him for going on a date with her to the zoo, which is like the most innocuous place where you can even go on a date.
Kissing in public. Ew.
And cuddling. Mr. Drysdale. Yeah, she.
There he is, New Zealand's John Hamm.
I don't think.
yeah.
I don't think she was villainous so much as the fact that she knew what she wanted, and she was innocent enough to believe in what her grandmother told her, even though her grandma is basically a witch doctor.
Who did nothing to help.
Didn't
situation.
contribute anything. The only power she has is reading
That's
cards,
it.
the tarot cards.
Yeah,
That's it.
you've got this amazing ability but you didn't see that coming.
All she knew was that the next man, or not
Right.
even the next man, that's how feeble her powers are.
Yeah, the knight.
A man
What
will
about
come
the
into
amulet?
No, that was good. But all she said to her granddaughter was, a man will come into your life soon.
Phrasing.
Oh.
Well, not really.
No.
No.
Nice try. Wah, wah, wah. But, so Paquita takes that almost at face value because she runs the shop for her dad, and then the next man that walks in, she doesn't even give him the time of day at first.
Right.
She
obviously hates him.
Yeah, she's a complete.
Oh, yeah.
And I would have too if I was
Yeah.
working in retail, because he knocks over her pencils. Like he makes a mess out of her workstation, and she's just rolling her eyes at him and just, yeah, I'll fill the order.
Workstation.
And make sure the biscuits are on top. Mother was angry that they were broken earlier. And
Fuck you.
Yeah, she's so over him. And then when he knocks over the pencils, he makes the amulet symbol.
Yes. We know what's
with
coming.
pencils
Yes.
and what?
Phrasing.
What was the curvy?
There you go.
That was a good phrasing.
Yes.
There you go.
I do think it's interesting that she
Girls
would have
love a good
never
phrasing.
she would have never gotten with this guy ever if it wasn't for the fact that the pencils fell into that exact shape.
Right.
Yeah, because
yes.
other's, because like I said, her grandma just said that
the monkey
a
threw
man
poo
will
at
enter
me.
your life soon, not the next man who walks into the store.
Yeah.
So she, Paquita's just over this.
What a delightful, funny scene. The monkey threw fruit. How did the monkey get the fruit through the...
He has smaller hands and therefore better aim.
I guess.
Because it's like chain link fencing.
Let's talk about the rat
Yeah.
monkey.
The rat monkey.
How do we say this in Spanish?
Simeon Radicus.
Okay.
Simeon Radicus.
Oh my
In
god.
Spanish? No.
Claymation.
And
It's
a rat.
Latin.
Claymation rat monkey.
Yeah.
It would be mono raton.
Okay. I
Are
thought
you using
so,
this
but
arm? You're not. I'm gonna take it. Okay. Is that good?
I'm gonna eat it.
Look, I'm trying not to be a
Eat that
jerk.
hairy arm.
I don't want to be a jerk or anything, but it's a good arm. I like the hair. No,
And
no, no,
God,
no, no,
seriously,
no, no,
like,
no, 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 no.
wouldn't... I mean, they put down better animals than this at zoos and SeaWorlds and stuff. Like, why are they keeping
Well,
this
that's- it's a
particular
big
monster?
attraction.
Yeah, that's sort of the thing. Given how violent the rat monkey is, you have to wonder about
Monoraton.
the deleted scene leading up to him going into the cage. Because I saw Jurassic Park. I know how that works when you're pushing the cage up.
I will give
Yeah.
Peter Jackson this. The ground didn't drop off 100
That's
feet.
true. That's true.
After the, rat monkey ate another animal.
Yeah.
So I can give him that.
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. It's coming up later. Sorry. There's something I want to point out. There's a cameo here that no one in this room will care about.
I do have to point out
Ooh,
something.
now I'm curious.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
When we get to it, but I do have to point out something odd of my own is who remembers the name of the German Shepherd? Of course I do.
Barky.
You picked it. Come on, young Adam.
Gordon. Glenn. Gary.
Wait, it's Corey.
No, it's
Joe. Run, Joe, run.
it's Fernando.
Fernando.
Oh, that's basically-
No,
Yes.
but what I thought was really, in just my random brain linking things together, there was something in the air that night. The stars were bright, Fernando. And there's a disease in the
Okay.
air.
Now, hang on a second. Okay,
my God.
this is the scene where
mother?
Lionel's mom is being bitten by the rat monkey.
Yes.
The one piece of justice that actually happens.
But watch as she stomps on the rat and tempera paint goes everywhere.
I can't watch this again.
Pay attention to the guy who takes a photograph of her.
Okay. All right, I'm looking. Looking. Oh.
There he is. Okay, do you know who that was? Neither of you are even going to know this. Mr.
Neither.
Brown.
The
guy taking the
Mr.
picture?
Brown? Yeah,
Oh,
guy
neither
taking
of
the
us
picture.
young people got it.
I missed it.
was
No.
he?
Do you know the name Forrest J. Ackerman?
I do not.
Oh my God!
No.
Darth Vader's
I know
looking it up on
Forrest
her
Whitaker.
phone.
Forrest J. Ackerman. He was.
You got to give him the Forrest Whitaker eye.
Yeah, Dr. Acula. He was one of the he's like a pioneer in publishing science fiction, and he did a lot of music. He had a
Forrest J. What now?
Ackerman.
Ackerman.
Okay.
Yeah, he had an album called Music for Robots back in
Like
the 70s.
you do.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was
You got a nice little bit there.
Forrest
That
J.
was
Ackerman.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, his DJ name was Dr.
You don't know?
Acula.
No, and he died in 2008.
That's a Scrubs reference that I never understood
Oh,
because
there you go.
the janitor. Oh no, JD actually makes up that screenplay where he's like, "I'm a vampire who's a doctor, and I'm Dr. Acula.
Yeah, that's
Oh my God! I never knew that.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
great.
Ackerman. Yep.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Wow.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I got from the movie. So
Yeah, young Adam, you talk now.
Yeah,
because
young
this was
Adam,
your
talk.
pick.
you
Yes.
make movie talk now.
Yeah. So we just got back. Lionel scored a date with Paquita, and they went to the zoo. And his
Scored a date because she was like, I think she's manipulating him to go back to
doing
the
Cape Fear.
she dragged him to the zoo basically, and
You're going to paint me, Jerry.
he's a creepy mama's
like one of
boy.
your rat monkeys.
He's a creepy mama's boy who lived with his mom, and he's on this date, and his mom doesn't. It's kind of it is like a Norman Bates kind of
it's
situation.
Actually,
He's like, no woman is good enough for my son Lionel.
That's
No
not,
one will
that
ever
is
love
not the
you the way-
comparison. That is not it.
Tell me.
No.
Archer
this
and
is-
Mallory?
No. Pink
Tell me.
Floyd's The Wall. That's the
Okay.
relation. That's Roger Waters
you know what?
and Mother
Oh,
from the song
yeah.
Mother.
You know
Right.
what? Okay.
Even down to like the weird, creepy ass
Not
puppet
worthy.
thingies.
Not worthy. Well
Yeah,
done.
this
well
is
done.
this is basically
Nice.
a comedic version of The Wall.
Yeah.
So yeah, the mom stalked her son on this date, got bitten by the rat monkey. Now she's back in her bedroom, not festering, not doing so well after this bite.
Things are
And
occurring in her
meanwhile,
body.
there's this.
Her body's changing.
She's going through the change.
Meanwhile, there's this inverted Romeo and Juliet moment where the girl is stalking the guy.
No,
Oh yeah.
no, it isn't.
Well,
She climbs up the
I know.
balcony and
it's very.
everything. Come on.
It is very Lorraine, Marty McFly kind of situation.
No,
yeah.
yeah, you know, because ladies don't call gentlemen at their houses. Of
course.
Fresh lemons.
Yes.
I can still taste the blood though.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a lot of zombie blood in it.
We're all gonna turn by the end of this because I do see some traces of blood on this.
Oh, actually, I'm not. I had zombie whenever I was younger, so.
so
so I'm
like
good.
chicken
Yeah.
pox.
Yeah, I'm good
Damn
now.
you.
It's like the pus and the blood.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All I could think was like Lionel has got to be immune to COVID because he's got so many bodily fluids sprayed in his eyes
I
and
think
his
at this
mouth
point,
throughout this movie.
I think COVID would show up and
be
whatever-
like, peace out.
No, and
I'm
whatever's in his body would go, what you fucking doing, man?
wrong neighborhood, motherfucker.
Corona, you turn your fucking ass around,
Party's
man.
over.
ASA, even though we're in New Zealand. ASA.
Yeah.
I kept just
She
imagining.
gave him a rose.
It is very loving.
I kept imagining Flight of the Conchords, like cameos. They need to remake this movie starring Brett McKenzie and Jermaine.
Oh my God, that would be
And,
amazing.
That would be so awesome.
And Kristen Shaw.
Yeah. Oh,
As
yeah.
Paquita.
What would Jermaine play the uncle?
Well, no, Jermaine would play the John Hamm guy,
Jermaine would play
Yes.
the
and Brett would obviously be Brett.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's
know-
Kristen Shaw.
Yeah, I'm telling
Totally,
you, Paquita is Kristen Shaw.
Yeah.
You're welcome. And then the mom could be, we need John Roberts to voice the mom, but we need an actual female to be the mom.
Or
Betty White.
Or no, just
John
put
Benjamin.
just
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he's in drag, and meanwhile John Roberts is doing his voice. Yes, John, we nailed
Hollywood,
it.
get
How do
your
we do
shit
this?
together and call us.
Seriously,
Yes.
we will
we're
write
trying
you.
to save you.
We'll bring cinema back. You
Exactly.
don't even know. It's genius.
We should do a zombie film. All
I've
we
al-
need is
yeah.
temporal blood.
I've already done that.
I'm down.
I did a zombie movie. You guys know that.
You apparently have plenty of tempura blood.
I like zombies.
Talk to us for a second, Mr. Brown. What
Yes.
about your costume?
Don't engage.
I'm sitting closest to him. I'm trying to be nice so that he won't actually bite me. So,
okay.
what was the thought process
well,
here?
I watched the movie and I couldn't find a sweater vest, so I thought I can't play the lead guy. But then there was a minister who had his lips bit off.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah, that was rough.
enjoys making love to dead women. And
Oh,
so I
making
thought,
love. That was such a
that's
nice way
me.
to phrase
He's
it.
narcoleptic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad case of narcolepsy.
Making babies really quick, zombie babies. And so
I have to go.
I just did I just for the fun of it, I said I'm going to look up what is currently being remade by Hollywood right now because
Yes.
I didn't even know that was a thing you could Google. But
No,
once
no, I
again, I
just
was
did.
born before the internet. So.
and
what is the internet?
Now
Exactly.
I'm deeply sad because apparently Hollywood has decided that the movie most in need of a remake.
Is Wonka?
Oh God, no, that too.
They're doing a
already talked
prequel.
about that.
They're
We
doing a
talked about-
Wonka prequel.
Uh-oh,
Yeah.
This is different.
The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my dad's gonna be so upset.
Because
oh no,
I mean,
I'm not even gonna tell him. About
there's
this.
so much room for improvement.
I don't think it's going to happen. 10 years ago, they said they were going to make a sequel to It's a Wonderful Life, and that never
A
happened.
sequel?
Yeah.
You can't make a sequel, Mary. Oh, Mary.
It's still a wonderful life.
It was going to be about Bailey's grandson, I think.
It's kind of like on one of your previous episodes, you said something about the second It's a Red or Where the Red Fern Grows, and I was like, wait a minute, how is there a sequel? Now both my dogs is dead. Like they both died.
Old Yeller too.
They did have an Old
That
Yeller
happened.
sequel.
That happened.
Mufasa died
Yeah.
too. Did I tell you about that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Now, see, I will,
Spoiler alert.
instead of doing remakes, I think what Hollywood needs to do is they need to go back and find, like in a movie that
They just need to talk to us.
Well, they do,
and we'll
exactly.
write some original.
Oh, they should
stuff.
never remake this movie.
no, they shouldn't. But what you need to do instead of doing
God.
remakes,
I'm gonna hide behind you a lot today.
and it's just downhill from here.
Oh, God,
This is
yeah,
only
you're right, it
the
only gets
tip of
worse.
the iceberg.
Oh yeah.
No, okay, no.
Oh
but I
God,
can,
this whole scene.
and gentlemen,
Oh,
tell-
this scene is great.
Jason and Mr. Brown, you can tell me why I can relate to skin being torn off your face. I've told this story before.
Because you've had skin torn off your face.
Yeah.
I've had my mouth ripped open Joker style.
Really?
We know. How
Yes.
much mileage are you gonna get out of this?
He doesn't know, so some more.
I don't know.
A little more mileage.
Yeah, but seriously, when I saw like whenever, because the thing that bugs me the most is in the Dark Knight when that the Joker's holding that razor blade up into the gangster's mouth.
Yeah.
I don't
My
like
face
that.
goes numb every time I see that scene, and when I saw this, I freaked out. I was like, no!
What part was cut? Right here? Mm-hmm. Oh, I see it. Ah, yes.
Right
I
there.
don't.
Yes.
Well, you're across the table.
I don't.
Yes.
I'll show you later.
No, but what I was saying
I'll
is,
show you on our break.
no, that's fine. Really, you don't have to. No, what I was saying is that Hollywood needs to go back and look at movies that were like iconic, successful movies, right? And instead of remaking them, find the most minor character who had like one line
And do a spin-off.
and do a spin-off.
Do some Mandalorian shit like Jon Favreau.
But do it where it's like totally different. Like, okay, when Harry Met Sally, the I'll have what she's having lady.
yeah.
Give her an entire,
even more minor.
a whole movie.
I like that because, like, not even the Carrie Fisher best friend sort
Right.
of bit. Like, you go out of your way, to find.
Yeah.
Because people do remember that it's an iconic. I'll have.
But
what
wasn't
she's
she in
having.
Death Wish? Wasn't that?
Yeah, what it was.
The police officer
the police officer.
whose name y'all couldn't
or
remember.
like
Debbie something. I want to say.
the guy
No?
in Ghostbusters who ran the hotel. Remember the guy who was like,
The
I'm not
cleanup
paying.
and everything that
Yes.
happened
Yeah,
later.
give him his. I mean, like.
After Slimer wrecked his
And find
hotel.
some actor, find some young, really talented, a Christian Bale who hasn't been discovered yet, and give him his own movie.
No,
Yes.
Give him his
God.
own movie.
I
Yeah.
like
nice
that
guy.
idea.
It's a good idea.
Let's do it.
No,
And it's
so-
like it's a spinoff.
Okay, so like from Pirates of the Caribbean, if I'm getting your gist well enough, and I think I am, so the little person from Pirates of the Caribbean, we follow his full story.
Yes, exactly.
And see how he wound up on Jack's
They've
ship in the
been
first
doing
place.
this with
Captain
Star
Jack,
Wars for
excuse
like
me.
30 years
Oh
now.
yeah.
And then each movie can end
mean, we
on
do have
the
a
scene
Mandalorian.
that they showed
Yes,
up in the
yeah,
original movie to
yeah.
make it full circle.
Yeah, and like now that seems really dramatic now
I
because
love
there's
it.
all this story behind it. Just
Yes.
like pack all this story in the I'll have
And it-
what she's having lady.
You know what? It's beautiful because I've mentioned her before. My friend Delilah S. Dawson. She makes beautiful books and writes beautiful books.
She makes good
beautiful
book.
books. She makes good book. I don't have an English degree. What? But no, she wrote the
She
book
puts word
Phasma,
pretty.
where there's this very minor character, Phasma, the very tall lady, Brienne of Tarth from
Not
Game of
Phasma. Phasma's the silver lady.
Okay.
Okay.
Phasma
Let
and
her
the lady
finish. Don't
Brienne of Tarth
mansplain.
from Game of Thrones are the same actress, and
Oh.
Gwendolyn something.
I cannot remember her real name right
like
now.
Gwendolyn
but
something.
she does wear the chrome
Yeah.
instead of the regular white, uniform for the
Stormtrooper.
Stormtrooper. Empire
No,
uniform.
it came from the yacht that Palpatine had. Yeah, I know the backstory.
Yeah, the whole point is that that's another
Yeah.
backstory, and then they can tie everything together and invent new characters, and it's great.
We're
So-
doing anything we can and not talk
Now-
about this movie.
I hate this movie.
No,
So,
look,
yeah, you're right.
This movie is a masterpiece. Oh, we're at the
Fernando's leg.
pulling the
There
dead
was
cat out of
something
mom's
in the
head.
air.
That's the German
night.
Shepherd.
Oh, that's the German. No, it's the
Yeah.
cat.
No, that
that's
is the
Fernando.
German Shepherd.
This was your pick, dude.
Yeah, come on.
No, the line is.
Your mom ate my dog.
There's no
She
cat.
said cat. She
There-
said
No.
cat.
No, she
No.
didn't. She said dog.
I watched the original
She runs
version.
up the stairs because she hears Fernando fighting with the mother. And she
Right.
goes, "Ay, Fernando!" and runs up and like checks on him.
Right.
Yep.
I think the dog was torn apart on the bed, and then she ate the cat.
No, because
That would
Fight.
no
how
fight.
is this
Fight.
not
Fight. Fight.
Fight.
Oh, I'm gonna win this fight. Seriously, because when Lionel comes upstairs, he follows Paquita up there, and she goes, "Your mom ate my dog." He goes, "Not all of it."
Yeah.
Yes, remember?
And
Come on.
the dog
Okay.
is partly eviscerated on the bed.
We'll agree to disagree on this one.
You're wrong,
we are-
wrong.
We're
wrong.
Either way,
we're coming close to a break, but
Yes.
I
This
just
probably
want, I
was.
just want to give everybody a quick anecdote that I think the listeners would approve of. My kid had to do last week a Zoom parent-teacher conference thing. It's that time of the year.
Ooh.
But it was student-led. And at the beginning of the conference, apparently no one had told my son that he was going to have to begin with a prayer.
Oh,
You
that
told
must
me
have
this
been-
at dinner, but continue the story, please.
yeah.
They begin with, David, please say a prayer. And the prayer went something like this: Dear God, thank you for
I already know.
being a friend.
Oh, I know.
Traveling down the road and back again. And I had to cut him off before he got to saying the part about, if you threw a party.
Yeah.
He's my hero.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
So on that bombshell of an anecdote.
Yes. We will be back in about 1 second.
Un segundo.
And we're back. And
And we're back.
What do we
And-
need to be?
I don't even know what we're saying right now.
Lionel's zombie mother has just now killed the
Lionel
nurse
zombie.
Yes.
and turned her into a zombie. And that's where we are in the movie right now.
Can I just say, well, on the topic of zombies,
Yeah, I love zombies.
I hate them.
They're so sexy.
I hate zombies.
Remind us why you
yes,
hate
tell
zombies.
us why you don't like
I actually
zombies.
hate it. I worked on a movie,
Darth and Adam on the podcast.
which was a very, very fantastic movie. Jason Murphy,
Nice.
who is the director of that movie, and we would like you to come on the show and talk about that movie.
Yes, please.
and hire us for your next film.
I'll make you a lemon water.
Yes. No, I worked on a zombie movie in film school. I was a camera operator. I wasn't the boom operator, and I wish I had been because everybody went boom operator. Seriously,
Christian Bale didn't yell at
Yeah.
you, though.
No.
That's the point.
No.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because you're a nice guy.
Yes. Well, let's not go to extremes. But
Yeah,
no,
please.
zombies to me are just in a serious movie. Now, in a comedy like this, and it is a comedy.
Yeah.
I'm
Definitely a comedy.
totally okay with zombies in a movie like this because they're stupid and ridiculous. But that's the problem. They're stupid and ridiculous. If you make a serious movie about zombies, I don't care.
Train
The
to
Walking Dead can
So-
literally go fuck itself.
Train to
What
Busan,
did I
man.
tell you, young Adam? So here's the thing: is that
But that's Korean, though.
Yeah,
and
but we
that's
have a
different.
zombophobe
Yeah.
here in our midst. A zombophobe.
Name a good zombie movie.
Dawn of the Dead.
I don't know about zombie movie.
Night of the Living Dead.
Night of the Living Dead and Dawn of the Dead.
I like The Walking Dead, and here's the thing that young Adam,
Zombieland. Well, that's a comedy.
Yeah, it's a
young
comedy.
Adam, let's do our team up against Mr. Mitchell here because we agreed earlier today. You don't like gore, Jason, but you love this movie.
You like
And
this
you love
movie?
Evil Dead, and, like, so
no.
what? So
Hang on. I do not love this movie.
Okay, so tell us what's going
No,
on with
I
this.
thought we
No.
were friends.
See, I told you he doesn't like gore.
This
He likes Evil
movie-
Dead. He likes Evil Dead.
Evil Dead is Evil Dead is great. But
Yeah.
Evil Dead is great because it's a well-written movie and then there's gore in it.
Right.
And so you
This movie is kind of a vehicle for gore.
It is. Oh, it's straight up is.
It's like a pornography movie, an adult entertainment film. Only instead of sex, it's gore.
Blood. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is
well,
not
some
my
of those
thing.
have to include blood at some point.
I'm out.
this is gore. This is kind of gore porn. I mean, it's a comedy, but it's a gore porn movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
for
is
sure.
very
It's gore.
porny.
But
It's gore. My favorite
Gore.
genre.
if he has time, Captain. If he has time.
There's always time,
That was
Captain.
that was a Gorn reference. Sorry. No.
Oh God, I didn't know it was a real thing.
The Gorn
Gorn. The Gorn.
from
Go ahead,
Star
dude.
Trek. It's a Star Trek.
Oh, I thought you meant because we were combining.
No, it's
porn
not a
and
gore porn. No,
okay. I got confused. Go ahead, do your pep.
Maybe Roddenberry was going through a phase where he liked gore and porn.
Maybe.
Oh no.
Movies like Hostel or Saw. Nope.
Yeah, Carrie always sawing off his damn foot. No, I'm
I
never
love
on
that
board
movie.
for that.
Human Centipede.
That's his best
Carrie, I
role.
love you.
That's his best movie.
No.
Excuse you.
Oh, we got a fight going on. You guys are going to fight by the end of this.
As soon as this lemon water is done, I'm gonna bash you over the head with this mug.
I've seen half of the Saw movies in theaters. I love those movies. They're so funny.
Yikes.
I laugh my ass off at those movies.
Anyway, Jason was making a point.
The director of Saw 2 actually went to the same film school.
Oh,
as me.
cool.
Yeah. That's the best
As
we got. That's the best we have.
He did
yeah,
2,
I
3,
just
and
did
4.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, but the thing with gore is that I find that in most movies that are heavily gore reliant, it's almost like that becomes everything.
That's the focus.
That's it.
There's
you
no
know,
plot
like,
point. There's not really
Right,
a
yeah,
story-driven. Yeah.
I don't really care for it. I don't like squishy things. Yes, you have something to say?
I do.
That was a good shot, by the way.
I just, this point keeps coming up in the story. And like you said, Jason, in the first 30 minutes, there's a lot of plot-driven stuff going on. You find out that Lionel's dad drowned trying to save him, and it's a whole thing. But then nothing ever pays off.
It goes
with that.
nowhere.
It goes literally nowhere.
Well, it's got the thing at the end where he's telling his mom, like, oh, my dad didn't drown in the whatever, you killed him.
Yeah, I mean, you find out that the mother actually murdered him, but it I guess it shaped him as a person. Okay, so I'll admit to that. All right. But
I'm with you. I feel you.
When his mother
you.
turns into the melted rain core with pendulous breasts,
I did enjoy the breast.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to look at you right now, Mr. Brown.
And to be fair, there was actually in that scene
Look
at the
away.
end, there's a little bit of restraint on the part of Peter Jackson.
How?
No, seriously, because when her stomach opens and eats him,
And you mean when her uterus opens and eats him?
It wasn't her vajayjay.
No, I know that, but
that's restraint.
Missed opportunity.
That's what that in Peter Jackson's world.
You can't put the candy back in Mom's wrapper.
Oh my
That's
God!
a missed opportunity.
Where did we get her
Burgers.
from?
God, where have the two of you been? Where have my?
I'm
know,
giving
and
you
I-
credit for that.
Oh my God.
The writers of Bob Burgers.
No, but seriously.
Bob
His
Burger.
name is Bob Burger.
Bob Burger.
No, but seriously, I can see what you're talking about as far as restraint, Jason, because you're right. It's more of her belly that opens instead of her vajayjay.
Yes,
so
that's-
clearly your wife watches Grey's Anatomy because you know the term vajayjay.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right, then I don't know where you learned
They
it.
did not invent that term.
No,
I know
but
they
JJ's
didn't,
been
but-
around for a long
Vajayjay's been around
time.
for a long
I
time.
didn't. Okay,
yeah.
that's the first place I heard it. So anyway,
Vag.
the point is that the mom's uterus does open back up.
Officer Sandy Vagina.
Sandy vagina. Oof, that hurts.
Is
just
that worse than a
listening to.
puffy vagina?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yummy.
Yes.
I'm gonna say
Great,
so.
that
Yeah.
doesn't sound that bad to me. Somebody else say something.
Young Adam, I
I'm
put it to
being
you.
so bad
Yes.
on this episode.
Hand off. to young Adam.
Hi.
What do we think of the capital gains tax? I think it's bad.
I don't know.
Go.
Is he old enough to have lost his virginity at this point? How would
Oh,
he know
stop
about it?
it! Stop it!
My lord.
He's at least
12.
like 3 times. I'm sure by this point.
Jeez, I went through puberty 5 months ago. Give me a break.
Okay. You got to drive your dad's Tesla around the yard. That's fun.
It's very fun.
Or around the drive.
Did you wreck it? Oh, let's talk about this guy.
Oh, God.
Because
Oh,
this-
the uncle, the creepy
this
uncle.
way
The
we can
rapey
know-
uncle?
Yeah, yeah.
The rapey uncle, yeah.
He's like a New Zealand Elvis, John Candy. From
Christmas
Home Alone.
Vacation.
I was going to say John Candy from Home Alone.
I was going more Christmas Vacation. So, Clark's cousin.
I'm not telling you.
Oh, Cousin
I know.
Eddie.
Cousin Eddie.
Damn it.
Thank you.
Ah, I should
We
have
do
done
that
it.
to each other
That's
when
Randy.
the other can't think of the name. Like, we
The
mess
very
with it.
sane Randy Quaid, yes.
Randy Quaid.
Randy Quaid. But yeah,
Ah, there's the man.
Best
I am.
guy in the
Father
movie.
Ted.
That's
priest who
Yeah.
ends up.
Priest who
He
kicks
gets
ass
his
for the
lips-
Lord.
He gets his lips ripped out.
Yes.
And then he just can't help himself. He's got to make
He's
babies.
gotta get going with that nurse.
Yeah, I love it.
No, he was already going with the nurse. And
This is what my life has come to.
what would you be doing on a regular Wednesday? We've already talked
I've got
about
like
this.
3 degrees.
Yeah, but
One
did
of
you
them is
tell
a
us?
doctorate.
What did you tell us about degrees off
You have
camera,
a doctorate?
Jason?
Yeah.
Of what? In what?
Law.
Oh, I knew that.
Yeah.
He's my attorney for a reason,
Oh, wow.
Mr.
The
Brown.
JD.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you got something else.
It's not like a proper
like
doctorate.
biochemistry. or
No,
something.
no, I'm not smart enough to do that. Are you kidding me?
Okay, but here's the thing.
If I could do math, I'd be an engineer.
Lionel has 2 creepy uncles, and we've already bypassed one of them, the Latvian one, who's the veterinarian.
Wait, real quick. This is important. Who is the Undertaker? Who is the Undertaker's assistant?
Close! I don't know. I don't care.
Oh my God. Oh.
Young Adam, who is the Undertaker's assistant?
The Undertaker's assistant?
You're kidding me.
It looks like Rick Moranis.
I was thinking Rick
but
Moranis, but it's not Rick Moranis. It's
Are you-
not.
Wait, seriously?
I don't know who it
eyeballs
is.
were
It's Peter Jackson.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, it's Peter Jackson.
I've only seen Peter Jackson in a beard.
Well, that's Peter
Well,
Jackson.
okay.
I didn't know that.
To be
Yes,
fair,
yes.
in the beginning,
The director.
Yeah, I thought Peter Jackson when I first watched this movie because I first watched it.
Will we
today.
see him again, or do you have to? Can you back it up? Just really quickly.
We
and then
can.
We can fast forward. I just need to see Peter Jackson in
I
his
want to see that
cameo.
head explode with the green
And
stuff
it's
again.
actually the same character he played in Meet. What was the movie? Meet the Phoebes.
Meet the Feebles?
Meet the Feebles.
Meet the Feebles.
Meet the Feebles. Yes.
Yeah.
It's like the
You know,
exact
the classic, Meet the
Yeah,
Feebles.
Yeah,
yes.
like you do.
Yeah, you'll find it on Turner Classic Movies.
These are the kind of movies Peter Jackson made when he
Beans
was
and
young.
cornbread.
Yeah.
You're welcome. No, but to be fair, just out of
Again, yes, more.
we got slimed.
Oh, and the eye.
So hard.
Oh.
yeah, Peter Jackson.
No, when he
I've
pops
never
the
seen him
eyeballs-
without a beard, ever.
Well, okay. To
He's eating the sandwich.
He's eating a sandwich while the
Oh wait,
green
hang on.
ooze-
No, I rolled it back again. I'm sorry.
I gotta save the sandwich.
Hang on. I'm sorry. I rolled it backwards again.
Oh no!
I'm sorry.
Jesus
That's all right. He's got a
I'm
great
sorry, I'm
look.
sorry.
He's
This
movie is
hilarious.
This
so
is like
good.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit and the Ghostbusters had a baby. Like this
Kinda,
is awful.
kinda.
But to defend you, young Adam, which I don't normally do.
No, she
I
really
thought-
doesn't.
I know. I never, especially
rarely.
when you're not around.
Usually leads the attack. Actually. Yeah.
But in the beginning of the movie, I thought that the zookeeper guy who was collecting the rat monkey in the first place,
Right.
I was like, he's Peter Jackson looking. But then I was like, oh no, nope. Peter Jackson's the one in the vet's
Rat
office.
monkey,
Like,
monkey.
This guy, yeah.
that
Rat
monkey.
monkey.
Oh God!
I like how he slaps him right before he.
And the eyeball, stop doing
Oh, and he
it.
pushes him back in.
I love this
Feeling
movie.
gross for a zombie.
This movie makes me so
myself.
hungry.
No, to quote Christian.
No.
Thank you, Christian. Thank God for you coming back in the studio.
Christian Bale. It took a lot to get him to come back for this episode.
I banned him to
will.
the kitchen a lot.
Well,
so,
no, but I mean, specifically for this, it was kind of tough. I had to really,
It's a
and him.
rough movie.
I had to spend a long evening with Christian Bale. You know?
You're a nice guy.
Thank you.
Or did he have to spend a long evening with you?
There was a lot of length involved, and now he's back. So,
Anyway, so yeah, now we're at the funeral of Lionel's mother.
Who's not really dead.
Yeah, she. Okay, and this is an important question that I had because hindsighters, you will note that Darth Jader's meticulous notes are not here tonight, mostly because I
Yeah,
was.
let's bring the camera down to look at your notes for the evening.
No notes.
no
there's
notes
no notes,
whatsoever.
yeah.
No notes.
notes.
Just pearls and thoughts. So, no, but my actual
Wait,
question.
before you get into that though, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. You guys keep talking.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
we
Very
can do
good.
that.
This
No
is
snacks.
This is most
No
unusual,
snacks.
hindsighters.
I didn't know that we would even eat
We're
during
not.
this
This is.
episode.
We're not even pausing for
Wow.
station identification.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
His
Someone
workstation.
Someone's got a tiny little bladder.
Actually,
It's usually you.
Oh, actually, yeah.
He will
He's a
be
man
missed.
among men.
So,
You shouldn't have had that
Jader, are
bread
you now
muffin.
questioning our friendship?
A tad.
Okay. Okay. I was
For
hoping so.
instance, I feel safer right here than I do over. Well, now and you just game changer. No, but
You know,
At least your hands are above the table. That's
So-
the good news.
An important part of the plot is that he refuses to actually kill any of these zombies. He just keeps shooting them with
Keeps them as
tranquilizer.
pets, like Shaun of the Dead.
Like
with
Shaun of the
Ed
Dead.
in the shed.
And he keeps shooting them
that
with
all
tranquilizer.
I
Yeah.
know, and up the nose.
Up
or
the
in
nose.
The eyeball. Oh,
Yeah, because that's the thing.
Too much.
First of all, Lionel has two crazy uncles, one of which is the veterinarian, and he goes and approaches the uncle and says, "Do you have sedatives?" And he's like, "What, do I look like an effing doctor? No, I don't just have sedatives, and I don't sell them to people off the street, but I do."
Tranquilizer.
Yeah.
Super with a
Big
skull
jar
on
of
it.
Tranquilizer.
The skull.
Then there's also also the creepy uncle that looks like Elvis, and John
Yeah.
Candy had a baby, so that's
The
fun.
rapey uncle, who's
But-
he's also trying to take the house now that the mother is dead.
Yeah,
He
he's
wants
trying to
money.
get his claim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants stuff.
And
He wants
Paquita. He,
everything.
also wants Paquita's Paquita. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So,
well
yeah.
done. No, but my question to you, young Adam, since you chose this movie and
Yeah.
therefore are responsible for it.
I've been watching this since high school.
What are the rules with these particular zombies? Because hitting them in
Yes.
the brain doesn't count. Like hitting them in the heart doesn't really count.
Right.
Putting them in the blender seems to be relevant. What the hell do you do to kill these
So
Kiwi zombies?
they threw all of the established zombie rules from old movies, where it's like you shoot them in the head and that's the only way you can kill them. It's thrown out the window here. I mean, you could cut the head off of these zombies, and their bodies will still lunge at you. The head will still blink.
Their organs will
You can-
leap at you.
Their
Like,
organs-
You can eviscerate them, and they
Yeah.
become like little snakes
Oh
that
yeah,
attack you.
One of the zombies, their organs and their heart and their intestines
like
roll
lasso
together.
around you like
But it's got
Indiana
a
Jones
a face and it's got a personality.
The organs turn into their own beings, their own
Yes.
entities.
Ah.
Yes, everything can come alive. There's no rules here. They're all out the window.
It's kind of
Dead
like
alive.
It's kind of like the original It, where really, it's left almost up to your imagination because seriously, there aren't any rules to what kills the damn zombies.
Yeah, all zombie rules
These
are thrown
damn
out the
Kiwi
window for
zombies.
this movie. They don't follow traditional zombie rules at all.
So do we ever officially discover this? Because once again, I did have to watch this in a bit of a rush today. So what kills the zombies in this movie?
Sarcasm.
Sorry.
Well, then I will never be attacked
So
by a
you can
zombie.
burn them.
Well, it
Because I'm
seems
Daria in real
burning
life.
burning would work. It seems like the best thing to do to kill these zombies, honestly, is what they do in the
Lawnmowers
movie.
and blenders.
Lawnmowers and blenders. Shredding these zombies into little goop is pieces and goop is how you kill these things.
That's where Gwyneth Paltrow got her company.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Oh, blend it
It
into
had nothing.
goop.
It had nothing to do with her genitals.
Vagina by goop.
Yes. Yeah. Vagina
I'm
candle.
ashamed for
I
all
thought you were all
womankind.
joking until I heard it on the news.
No, it's a real
Yeah,
thing.
it's a
I heard it on the
real-
news first, but then when these two
I'm buying some right
reiterated,
now
I was like,
online.
oh no,
Yeah.
it's a
God
real
help
thing.
us.
that really
I do the
happened.
Amazon subscription thing.
Yes.
Subscribe and save.
So we need
Oh,
to
so
talk.
you like that
yes.
smell? That particular smell
We need to talk about this priest here.
I do love.
stopped you in your tracks.
I do love the TKD priest.
The
Taekwondo.
priest is awesome. So they keep showing him as the town priest, but all of a sudden the zombies, when the shit hits the fan, he jumps into Kung Fu Chuck Norris mode.
Have any of you here seen the classic British show Father Ted?
No.
No.
It's a hilarious show. The priest in this
I've heard about it.
looks a lot like Father Ted, and I'm
Okay.
to the point that I wonder if it's intentional. Because it's
You
like
know-
watching Father Ted kill zombies.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I was telling. Oh,
I'd
sorry.
like to believe that it is. That's the thing is that
Yes.
even things that
Father
you can't
Ted?
prove because we have
Oh, Father Ted's awesome.
We
to
have
look
so
that
many
up.
trolls on the internet and stuff now that they tell us that we misquote this, we talk about the wrong actors, whatever. You know what? I'm just gonna believe that this was a Father Ted reference.
was the same.
Father Ted.
Or
Father-
this,
Father
this
Ted-
inspired the Father Ted.
Father
reference.
Ted is the show. It was
God,
great.
this is where the gore goes off the chain.
The guy who
This is
did
when the movie gets good.
the guy
Real good.
It really this is
Where-
when the movie becomes memorable.
where
Yes.
Kaneki
Yeah.
gets his ass beat.
I thought Squiggy Lenny.
They're all
know what I'm talking about.
greasers.
It would be
It
Squiggy,
doesn't
right.
matter.
Yeah,
They're-
yeah.
Pony
they're all
boy,
greasers.
whatever. He gets impaled. Oh.
No,
That
so
effect
did
is so
Kaneki.
bad, though.
He was one
Yeah,
of the
that effect
greasers
didn't
from
do well.
No, I know. Yeah, no,
Oh,
Kinnicky, Jeff Conaway.
Yes.
Jeff Conaway.
He was on Babylon.
Bobby
5,
from Taxi.
who is he died.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
died.
Yeah, he did.
died. Oh, by the way,
You know what Taxi is?
Oh, it's one of my top 5 favorite
Oh,
sitcoms.
Taxi's great.
I love
Wow,
Taxi.
I'm impressed.
which
Yeah.
which I found out something so friggin' sad. Nobody's gonna. You guys will not care about this, but for the
we might. You never know.
no, but the people in the audience who watch Babylon 5, Mira Furlan, who was also in Lost.
I never watched that show either.
What happened? Did she?
She passed away. She was like 60 years old.
Oh my God.
That show, Babylon 5.
For Kron?
What?
For Kron?
Kron?
How do you, no, I'm looking her up.
Furlan. Furlan. Yeah,
Okay.
she was Yugoslavian, I think.
Oh yeah, very different from the one that I've had.
Yeah, no, that show, it is just horrible how many people from that show have died. And it's like, God damn, another one.
Well, that's how I thought I was going to make you guys cry on All Dogs to Go to Heaven, because I was like, everybody
I know.
Yeah.
in this movie is dead.
When did Dom DeLuise go? I know we're not
Before
talking about...
Bert.
Probably about 10 years before Bert.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Because Dom
I'm gonna
had the
look it
weight
up.
problem.
It was right
going
after he
on.
did the movie Fatso, if you remember that. Maybe like 4 or 5 years.
Oh my God, Fatso.
Yeah.
They
Yes.
refer to that on Gilmore Girls, actually.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love that movie.
Like where they're going fat. Yeah, that's
Dom
on Gilmore
DeLuise
Girls.
died in 2009.
And
Okay, yeah.
Burt Reynolds.
That's what I thought about 10
About 10 years later.
Yeah.
It was-
Yeah.
It was almost exactly. It was 19 or 20? Was it? No, it was
20.
20. It was last
2020,
year.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Last year.
No, September 6, 2018.
2018.
Whoa. Burt Reynolds died in 2018?
That's like
At
3 years ago now.
But he
Unbelievable.
did die at the Jupiter Medical Center, so he at least died at home. Like, technically.
Well, in the same city as...
That's
not
why I said the
really-
word technically,
yeah,
Jason.
yeah.
So anyway, whereas Judith
Light?
Barcy, the little
She's still
girl.
alive.
Oh, God, no, move on. Talk about
Move on.
something. Yeah, she's bringing that
I
up.
can't.
God
yeah.
damn.
Oh my God.
So anyway, that awesome priest that we were talking about.
yeah, he died.
Father Ted
Yeah,
Cree.
he died. The priest is now dead. He kicked
Hey, this
ass for the
reminds me
Lord.
of
He has the best
Thanksgiving.
line in the movie. I kick ass for the Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I texted that to you earlier today. Oh my God.
It's the best line of the movie.
Whatever.
I was telling Jader earlier that if the priest survived that fight in the cemetery, he probably would have been able to take on the whole horde himself at the end of the movie.
Yeah, what?
I
and
think so,
That's
yeah.
why I was confused, because seriously, Lionel just sort of awkwardly dodges everyone throughout the entire movie, whereas the priest, who's got Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan level
Yes.
kung fu moves,
Out of nowhere.
he dies in
Yep.
like 5 minutes.
Well, but yeah.
And he's got the Lord on his side.
Well,
he kicks ass for the Lord, and yet he doesn't win.
And he gets impaled.
What he does, though, is he shows the fact that you can't beat the zombies the same
The
way
Kiwi zombies.
you would beat, yes, the Kiwi zombies. You can't kill the zombies the way you would beat up people. And he's really good. He could beat
You
up
can't
any
beat up-
person.
You can't beat them up any way you would beat up a regular person. Like
Well, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Kick their limbs and their head off. They're still alive.
That's
No, you're not on. You're not
Stop.
on. You're not on. It's on me. Look, there it
Okay.
is, right there. See,
I don't.
I can put it on
There's
you and
so
do
many
this.
screens.
Extreme close up. Whoa.
Yeah, thank you. Apparently, that's a movie she's never seen, though.
Yeah, she never seen that one.
What movie?
Wayne's World.
See, there you go.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you
Never
go.
heard of it. She never even heard of it.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
No Stairway to Heaven.
No stairway.
You know, Bohemian Rhapsody really
Fuck
wasn't that big of a
straight
hit
off.
until that movie.
That's fucking crazy to me.
Actually, I don't really know if that's true, but I thought, wow, that would be a.
See, you just
That's-
heard me say
yeah.
fuck straight off because you were wrong.
No,
I'm still bitter.
I've got Christ on my side.
Yeah, but you know what happens to people with the Lord on their side? They
here we
die,
go.
they die in a cemetery.
There we go.
Oh, his lips are gone.
Oh God! So I think we should take a break because I
yeah,
can't
let's
watch
take a break.
Oh, this is
I'm
nice.
getting hungry for
I'm horny.
everyone-
I'm so horny.
What?
hungry for a lot.
Oh,
Flesh.
God.
Bye. Gotta go.
I'm horngry.
Forever. Bye.
I'm going to mute all the microphones. See, look at this. I can do this. Now I'm the only microphone on. Yeah, nobody can hear anything. So we are going to be back. Wow, this really sounds good. Yeah, I like this. We're going to be back in about, I don't know, whatever.
Sorry. Okay.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, the camera's on me now.
Yeah, it should.
Camera's
be.
on me.
I genuinely slapped him on that last one.
1, 2, 3, eyes on me.
Yeah.
Just come on.
Adam
Adam. That's it. Enough. I'm just observing how silent our guest is.
He's not used to our level of weirdness. It escalates with every gift.
Please make him feel more comfortable.
The vodka's kicked in.
Hey, did I tell you about this staff? This is actually an exact reproduction.
We don't need to hear about your staff.
It's the from Jurassic Park. Isn't that interesting?
Oh yeah.
Please talk about the movie.
Yeah. Please.
All right.
Say something.
So we're at the party scene where the uncle, I believe, has gotten over a number of guests.
Elvis uncle, not the vet uncle.
The rapey Elvis uncle.
Rapey
has. We are at the peak of the film, folks. The gore effects are really on display here. Party of people are all turning into zombies all at the same time.
Favorite gore
in
the movie.
Oh,
I know mine.
I actually really like that cut, and Adam B was talking about it with the fist going through the mouth.
My favorite is
Phrasing.
when the half of the head is on the ground and they kick it and hits the
a bad
door.
Yes,
and then he opens the door and it bounces back like a hockey puck.
like a hockey puck.
Wayne Gretzky.
Comedically, my favorite bit is when he's running and the blood is so slippery he's not going anywhere. It's like a cartoon.
I think comedically my favorite
Oh,
bit
it's someone's
is-
intestines.
The mothers. Because, okay, and I have another question, but comedically my favorite bit, just to follow up immediately with that, young Adam, is the zombie getting trapped in the toilet.
Yes.
And that was pretty awesome. That's what really stymies him. And it reminds me of a joke from The Big Bang Theory.
It really does. That would throw you off.
Yeah.
You know? That would throw
Now
you
I have
off.
more blood on my hand, which, so multiple questions for you, especially young Adam, but maybe Jason and Mr. Brown can help me out with this. No, regarding the actual movie.
Yes, okay.
So, through multiple occasions, Lionel gets blood and so many bodily fluids in his eyes and his mouth and his ears, like everywhere that you should have been infected by disease.
Have you seen a movie called Last Action Hero?
Or
Love that
Outbreak,
movie.
or
No, Last Action Hero specifically.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, yeah.
Where he
long time
he
ago.
falls
So
in the
remind
tar
me what we're
pit.
talking about.
Arnold falls in the tar pit.
Yeah, but he's Arnold. He's juiced.
Well, no,
He's-
and then the kid is like, tar actually sticks to some people.
I remember now. It was way back here.
He's pointing out how these movies work.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
My hands are
Oh,
all
the baby.
sticky thanks
Oh, the
to
baby.
you.
By the way, real quick, we did actually.
Don't make me smack
I
you
forgot to
again.
mention this earlier.
Sweet little arm.
I said that the.
Nom, nom, nom.
I'm gonna kill your microphone real quick. Okay,
Please.
there we go.
Him up.
There we go. You're all off. Earlier in the movie, I said something about the fact that it went in under budget, and so Peter Jackson was able to film an extra scene.
Yeah. Was that the scene I think it is? The baby scene in the park?
In the park.
Love the baby scene in the park.
He specifically used every dollar he had left just to film that scene.
That scene's great.
And it's the best scene in the whole movie.
It's possibly the best scene in the movie.
In my opinion,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's comedically it might be the best
oh, yeah,
scene.
it's hilarious.
Yeah.
In that case, yet another question, because I have lots of questions.
many
Which
questions.
did Labyrinth
How did
come
they
out
let
before
this
this,
man-
or did this come out before?
Labyrinth was
Oh,
before.
Labyrinth
This was
was way-
92.
So, no, but
Yeah, way
so
before
in
this.
that case, follow-up question, is the zombie bebe like a tribute to Labyrinth? Because they're wearing the same pajamas, the red and white striped pajamas.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
It might be a
But he gets
stretch.
thrown up in the air and everything, so it just I was
Well, you
wondering if
have
that
to
was a bit
remember
of a
though.
David Bowie thing.
You
I
have
don't
to
know.
remember in every era before 2015, babies all had the same clothes, the same blankets, the same
See, I've
everything.
never had a bebe, and
Yeah.
I don't plan on having bebe.
When you have a baby, they give you this. They give you this blanket. It's a very Jewish-looking blanket.
Yes.
You know what I'm
You're
talking
all the
sorry,
same.
No,
what?
no.
It
It
doesn't
is.
matter where you are,
Except-
what hospital you're in,
Yes.
it's all the same blanket.
Yeah, I'll find a picture of it here. I show.
Whoa.
Bebe blanket. Just put it in there.
Here, I will look up the.
Oh, my
Do
God.
that. We'll
I'm doing
work
it.
I was about to say,
together.
I can't look anything up anymore because I've got blood all over my
She's sticky. She's all sticky. I love it.
Yes.
Somebody else say something. Thank you, Christian.
Christian's
God.
here for it. He's here.
Christian,
He's here.
I
Hey,
never. I never felt like you were my protector before, Christian.
You're
but
a nice guy.
Thank you.
Well, he didn't.
I'm
You
a
know,
nice
the guy,
gal,
the
but
guy
whatever.
part. You know, that wasn't.
I mean, I do have a deep voice, so who
What do
knows?
you think about Mr. Brown? You know,
What don't you fucking understand?
seriously.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I will look it up.
So anyway, while y'all are busy doing that,
There it is. There it is.
You found it.
He beat me.
The Jewish baby blanket.
Oh, yeah.
Every baby
So
in
show the
America.
hindsighters on the camera so that they understand
Yeah.
what the hell we're talking about.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I got that.
I'm sorry. Is it just the flag colors? Like, is that the only reason?
I don't know what it is.
No.
It
But
looks
as,
very
as
Jewish.
a person who knits,
Yeah.
because I knit multiple baby
It-
blankets, I
it's-
didn't know if there was like a pattern to it or if it was just the colors or what's going on.
It
with
has a
it.
very
So-
sort of Hanukkah feeling to it.
Okay.
It just
That's
does.
the first
it just,
time that phrase has ever
No,
been
it just
spun.
does. I'm not criticizing, and I love the Jews.
Wait a minute. What are you doing?
Oh no! Not
Hold
during.
on. We've got to take a break.
Oh God!
Oh, goodness.
What did you tell us for this particular show?
You wanted to
Young
see?
Adam?
Are you? Yeah, young Adam.
I had one rule, and that was don't eat a damn thing during this movie.
Darth, what did you eat while you were watching this movie? This is true. This is no, seriously.
this is a true story.
This is absolutely friggin' true.
That was a gag. This is true. I ate crab and corn chowder while I
Oh
was
God!
watching.
I want to throw up now.
While I was watching this movie.
Oh.
Mr. Brown is enjoying some salty nuts at the moment.
I ate my full dinner while watching this movie.
Well, Mr. Brown loves eating nuts,
He loves
very
the
dumb.
salty
He
nuts.
likes
the
in
nuts,
particular.
yeah.
but you got to swirl them in your mouth a little bit, though.
Oh God.
I'd gargle those marbles.
Oh, yeah. So,
How many more of these are in the back room?
Buy that for $1.
Angel, if you're watching this,
Angel, lo siento mucho.
I'm so sorry.
I just said it to him in Spanish as well. So
yeah, but I said it in like real words.
we covered.
So, I'm
Angel,
sorry.
in studio, don't listen to Jason. He's an asshole. So another question for
Yes.
young Adam, who chose this movie to get it back on topic.
By the way,
I
well
don't-
done. well fucking done,
Thank
man.
you.
No,
I
not
tried.
really.
This is
I tried.
exactly what I was looking for.
You are the reason that this happened. So
Yes. I'm very proud of that fact.
I'm pissed at you for a lot of reasons. Oh, and for that reason, while we're
Darth?
talking,
Darth.
do I need to slap him
Darth?
again?
Darth.
I got blood on me.
Those are real dogs.
Got red on you.
They're real dogs.
Don't stop it.
Jesus.
Wait, in this movie?
No.
Oh, in the Holy
In
Mountain.
the Holy Mountain. Yes.
I'm gonna beat you to death with your own ham and cane.
That's
what
fine.
I'm gonna do.
That's fine.
You're gonna deserve
If you
it.
gotta
That's fine.
go.
If I gotta go,
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
That's the way to go.
And you know who
Yes.
said that? Jeff Goldblum. Anyway,
did he?
when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Oh.
Take banana.
I'm knocking into everything.
In the Navy.
Oh my God.
Sail the seven
Take
seas.
banana.
call him
Every time you eat a
Shirley.
banana, you're gonna think about Jeff Goldblum now.
Yes, I am. I think about Jeff Goldblum on the rig. So,
Okay, good.
daily.
Spank bank.
Always thinking about Goldblum.
Okay, so I have a question about the movie.
Yes, please ask me your question.
Seriously, so I already established that there don't seem to be any actual rules to the
We gotta do
zombies and how
Pee-wee.
you can kill them.
Yeah. We gotta do Pee-wee's
why-
Big Adventure. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yes. Go ahead. Yeah.
She's only got about another hour and a half before she can continue to ask cogent questions.
What?
So loud.
I hate zombies.
What's
God,
that word?
I fucking hate zombies.
Cogent.
Boo.
I'm
Yes.
tired. I'm starting to feel tired.
Wait a minute.
She's feeling
Oh.
The best line in the movie. Party's over.
Party's over. Oh, the infamous lawnmower scene.
This is it.
If you guys
the
get
movie.
anything out of this movie, it's this scene right here. This is the money shot. This is where
Lawnmower
they
zombie.
blow the load.
If you see one movie this year,
Oh.
yes.
God
Yeah.
damn.
I could be
Phil
at
the
home
sock,
with my
we call
wife
it.
and child
Oh, yeah.
right now,
Yeah.
but instead I'm here watching this.
So
Now, this scene, this is when they were pumping fake blood at 5
I
gallons.
thought when you said
a
pumping,
second.
I was really,
I'm gonna
really
cut
So-
your
worried.
microphone off. There we go.
for those who are actually watching this movie, it's Lionel is ramming through an army of zombies with a lawnmower,
Phrasing. First.
ramming them real hard. I mean, they're slipping and sliding because he's ramming so
There
hard.
it is. There's the head.
Yes.
Oh, in the blender.
In the blender,
Yo.
yes. That you can only kill them by shredding them. But yes, what you were saying.
I'm just going to say this though. I don't
Not
think
even
his-
shred, puree.
I don't think his glasses would puree.
No,
I don't think they would.
probably not.
It depends. Well, back
just-
in
I
the
mean-
80s, they might have if they were just glass, but these days,
I don't know. I mean,
they're
These
made out of special
these
plastic.
actors earned
and-
every dollar.
Oh yeah, every dollar. This
that
is
they
the
made. By the way,
record-breaking scene for most blood.
and this is, by the way, for most Americans, this was their introduction to New Zealand.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Most Americans didn't even know New Zealand existed.
Until
No, I
they
can
saw
back that up.
this.
I can back that up for real. In college, so I went to Kennesaw State University, where I got an English degree. In case those of you out there don't know. No,
Right.
but seriously,
I know.
in one of my world lit classes, we had a professor from New Delhi, and she held a casual, and I've told Jason this story. He loves this story. She held a casual quiz with a map saying to all of us in the class, I want you to find these places on the map of the world. So
of the world.
of the world. So
It must have been a big map.
So she said, "I want you to find Atlanta, Georgia," and of course we all laughed, and that was a joke. First
This was
answer.
college?
Yes, it was a joke. First
Of course-
answer.
of course
Calm
Chi-
down, Jason. Be quiet. Let me finish my story.
China's
so,
gonna win.
so find Atlanta, Georgia. Find New Delhi. Find New Zealand.
I didn't even know the old Delhi had closed. Wah wah.
Do,
Stop, please.
she wanted us to find Beijing. She wanted us to find New Delhi. She wanted us to find Atlanta, and she wanted us to find New Zealand. Nowhere in New Zealand, just New Zealand, the country. And so I was one of 2 out of 36 people who knew where New Zealand was.
Wow.
You know,
People were putting hold on.
Okay,
People were
all
putting
right.
New Delhi in Africa. They had
God,
no
please don't
idea
tell
where
me
to
the
place
story.
Beijing, and I felt badly because I had no idea. I was like, I feel like I'm several hundred miles off of where Beijing and New Delhi really are. Like, and I was stressing out over that. And she was like, "You did really, really well," and I was like,
But
"That's shameful."
here's the weird thing, though. Here's the weird thing.
What's the weird thing?
Where exactly is Old Zealand?
Yeah. That's a great point.
Just south of Newtown.
No, I'm serious. No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
God.
Like New Britain, New London, Connecticut. I
Yeah.
can say, well,
No, I understand
know
where
where
you're going
London
with
is.
this.
Yeah.
Where is Old?
You know where New York is.
Yes, I know where York is.
In New
York.
York City.
I can get a map. I can go to
This is why I
York.
ate my arm.
Where is Zealand?
I like that arm. It's so
Oh, the baby!
It's the baby.
Oh!
Yeah, where is Old England?
How did the baby rip her glasses in half, though?
It's a-
It's not that difficult.
theatrical, you know.
Oh,
You know what? I'm starting to doubt the, like realism of this movie.
Yeah.
I'm starting to
I-
think this is not.
I can't
Wait.
really suspend my disbelief
Wait a
anymore.
minute. This is not a documentary.
Are you making sure that they can see our pretty face?
Yes,
I-
there you
I
go.
was-
There
I
you go.
was
But of course,
crouching.
now the camera's moving. Though.
Everything I know about anatomy is from
Okay.
this movie.
Ew.
You know where the womb is
Yeah.
and how it can reabsorb a child.
And he's actually a surgeon.
Like Bruce Willis in the remake of Death Wish. Oh, no, but seriously, question. So, Christian, I will banish you to the land of Latifa. I will
I'm so
do
glad
it.
that Christian became a regular appearing guest on our show.
As he should be.
Yes.
I mean,
You can thank me for that.
Oh, good for you.
yeah, show off.
Yeah.
Whatever. So, serious, legit question about the movie. How does the mother become this?
I don't know.
This
You don't know?
this melted rain core.
You know,
How does she grow in size like 10
How do
times?
I not know?
They injected her with poison, and when
Mother,
they
should I
turned
trust
it
the
around, it was
government?
Not
actually
poison.
Oh yeah,
Look at
he
the
did
tits
inject her
on
with
her.
all that tranquilizer.
No,
Yeah.
but it wasn't tranquilizer. It was
Yeah.
poison, but then they turned around and it was like animal amphetamine or something.
Yes.
Some kind of weird drug.
It like does it does
Oh, I didn't
growth or
notice that.
something.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was some kind of growth hormone.
Ew. Yeah, because
That's why she's giant.
She's got the.
Oh my god.
She's got the most
that
of all
ass
time.
that booty. that booty though. Mama's
Like,
booty.
Beyonce would be jealous of that booty.
If
My
you're
goodness.
young and you've never seen titties, You gotta watch this movie.
Yes.
They're
your
big,
introduction to
they're
titties should be
Titties, by the way,
Braindead should be your
that's,
introduction to titties.
Yes.
By the way, the tit
Tatas.
is a bird,
Yes.
and
Central
that is
to what region?
the Northern European, in the sort of temperate climates.
And of what coloration?
Titmouse.
Fuck it, brown? I don't know. All the tits I've ever seen
What
have been
are
sort
our
of
lives?
flesh colored with like that blue vein going up from the.
I've seen some veiny boobs in my day.
Haven't we all?
Yeah.
Yes.
Little gumdrops.
You never mind at the time though.
No.
Like you never say no.
I'm just happy to be there, you know?
Is it
yeah.
a hindsight is horrifying situation?
It's never horrifying. That's one thing that's never horrifying.
When you tell your
Yeah.
friends about it, you never mention the vein.
No. But now he's rejecting his mother.
Girls
he's angry
everywhere.
Yes.
at his mother.
At this
Girls everywhere.
at this
Darth
point,
Vader is just outnumbered at the moment. They'll all be punished thoroughly later. Don't worry.
What don't you fucking understand?
at this point, all of the
Cameras on me.
zombies,
Don't slap me again.
all of the zombies are
like
dead.
Me eating your
Yes.
arm.
No.
What is wrong?
This
with
is
turns out.
this is the sort of Oedipal, moment.
Yes, this is the final boss battle
Yes, the boss battle
between him and his mother.
Oddly enough, young Adam, it did remind me of the fact that you were the one who suggested it because
Right.
it was like, which of the children has the placebo where his mother is making him.
I thought you
Eddie.
were gonna say placenta.
Placenta, Eddie, yeah, asthma Eddie.
Yeah, I think so. But so she's purposely making him sick, like making him need her. So it's funny that you keep choosing movies with these very Norman Bates kind of relationships.
Can I just
So
say-
how's your mom, young Adam? How's she doing?
Can I just
I love
say
my mommy.
How absolutely,
Literally.
how incredibly, totally unpleasant to the 10th degree for the actors in this
I
fucking
can't even imagine.
movie.
Like,
Oh my
I'm
god!
already not
You'd have to
enjoying
shower
this.
every
Yeah.
couple of hours.
When
yeah.
the zombie movie that I was associated with
Sticky.
was nowhere near as gory as this.
You dream.
Yeah, oh,
and
yeah.
the actors and actresses, literally, the actresses cried
Yo, wow.
at the end. Like,
Yeah.
they were just covered in blood and guts and shit. And
This is what Bruce Campbell does for a living.
Yeah, yeah. And that and Bubba Hotep.
And Bubba Hotep.
Which
But with
was,
boys, like-
in my
I
opinion...
mean, these women's faces are stickier than porn. I mean, Jesus.
Totally, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Oh, you've seen
yes.
porn?
I have the internet. I learned about it a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
It
okay.
was gay corn.
So many things. Have you guys seen it?
It was
Amazing.
I know.
I've never seen porn. And now I know y'all know. Don't
Yeah,
sigh at
we know she's never seen porn. We're gonna try to
You're-
fix that.
You're
me.
missing out.
No, you're not.
Yes,
Well,
we are.
you know,
No, you're not.
I,
we gotta film the look on your face.
I agree.
I feel like a much better actor after watching
Oh,
porn.
totally, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
yeah.
Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Back up.
Look.
Why? No.
Or should I say, much better performer?
High five.
I agree with Jeremy Clarkson.
Kelly
Because-
Clarkson's brother.
No.
Father.
Because
Uncle.
somebody
God
said, well,
damn my
you
life.
don't support the gay community, and he said, of course I support the gay community. I watch nothing but lesbian porn.
Hallelujah. So anyway, Lionel has now beaten his giant Rancor
Seriously, man, you
mother.
and me, we're fucking done.
And where's the
melted rancor?
Melted Rancor mother,
with
yes.
the pendulous breast.
All zombies are dead.
Pendulous. I love that word. I love that word.
Lionel saves New Zealand from a zombie outbreak.
Lionel Saves New Zealand. That's our new spinoff.
Lionel saves New Zealand. I want to see that movie.
Yep.
And the mother's dead. The house is burning. So
burning to the ground?
The mother
Right,
is
right.
finally dead.
Wouldn't we just have kind of all as a, China, the U.S., Russia, the Soviet Union at the time, just sort of said, New Zealand.
it's New Zealand.
Okay.
You know,
Forget it, Jake. It's New Zealand.
That's a
That
fantastic
deserves a high five.
That does.
Yes.
And that's a fantastic point between the both of you because honestly, everybody in this movie just takes all of these fantastical events completely in stride.
I am not
Paquita is
kissing.
just
I am
like-
not kissing Paquita.
With all that
I
blood?
am not.
You're covered in my
Marty.
mom's guts.
Yeah,
No.
No, they're both covered in everybody's guts.
It's
in
either
town.
that or this is the moment we have to fuck.
I need
Erection.
I need to go through that
Yeah.
shower and Dr. No to make sure that I'm clean enough to ever kiss another human
I think they made
being.
sweet shower love while they were showering themselves off from this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my
Sweet
gosh.
shower love.
Yes.
But okay,
Right in the
so-
Paquita.
Come on, it's a new relationship. You're
The brown
you're willing
Paquita.
You're willing to kind of.
Oh, I didn't mean
over-
brown like you. I meant brown.
2 in the
like-
pink, 1 in the
can-
Paquita. Yeah.
Yeah.
What can Brown do for you? You know.
Take it to Browntown.
I quit. I quit.
There's too much testosterone here. Jade is being.
Is that your go-to line at the bar? I'll take
Today's
you to.
word is sodomy.
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 The driver's either missing or he's dead.
Today's word is sodomy.
Okay.
Wait, do Arnold.
Look, the palate.
Oh,
No. Hang on. The palate cleanser
okay.
movie. Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Pee-wee's
No,
Big Adventure.
Yes.
It's not his choice.
No, it's my choice, and I picked it.
And it's
Damn it.
amazing.
Okay, so what Mr. Brown
Large
was asking you,
Marge.
I think.
I need an Arnold fix.
Ooh.
Okay.
But your favorite line
Can you
from
say where's your housekeeper?
Where's your housekeeper?
No, but from the movie.
I'm
so
sorry, I love it. I
So
love
what's
every
the-
bit of it.
the line that I like, and I can't quote it because I just saw this movie today and I don't have it memorized. The
Ooh.
thing about in the very beginning where I'm a vet or like I'm a zookeeper or something. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where they're on the island. It's very much
Yeah.
the Jurassic Park moment
It's
where
the Jurassic with the running with the monkey in the cage on the island.
yeah.
Yeah.
So say anything from the zookeeper. Like I'm fine with it.
Zookeeper would sound good.
Oh fuck! I can't remember any zookeeper lines. I'm
Just
gonna be
make
real-
it up.
Oh wait, no, he's
no
got
monkey, no big money.
Yeah.
He's like, what? You got the bite. There's that line. I remember that line.
That one's
Love
good
that.
too.
Get down. He's got the bite. Go now.
You have a gift, sir. You have a gift.
Oh, we
Makes me happy.
Yes.
We talked about no, we didn't talk about Roger at all because Paquita, before she fell in love with Lionel,
Yeah.
she was in love with Roger, the guy who used to come into her store every day to
Slut.
do deliveries, and
She's experienced.
he never bit her arm multiple times. But anyway,
I wish.
He said, "Well, that something to the effect of, oh, that's a pretty dress." Like, do you know what I'm talking about? Damn it, I don't know the
I'm gonna
movie
make it
well
extra
enough.
creepy. Hey,
So-
little girl. Oh, that's a pretty dress there.
Man,
touch
we're
your
done with
dress.
Just
It's
read
nice
a
and soft.
credit. Read a credit or something.
God, look it up on your phone. Like, look up
Oh,
famous
the credits
lines.
are over.
I don't care.
Just say,
Oh, we missed the credits.
What kind of film is it?
All right, all right.
It's a wingnut film.
let's make a large-faced baby.
Hey, baby. Let's make a large face baby. I'm gonna pump a large face baby into your vag. It's be nice. I don't know what I'm saying.
Just
That-
say,
I
just
think-
see, keep making the bed and make believe I'm not here.
And
or ignore what
and-
I'm about
and-
to do.
Yeah, no. You know what? We're gonna
On me.
Oh.
On me. We're done.
We're not quite done. We're doing this one last thing. Yell Lionel in your best Arnold.
Lionel, no!
There we go. Perfect.
Lionel, get to the chopper.
See, I told you. All right.
We,
We
can
have
end
to.
now. We don't have. Do we?
No. We have to do Alta Seinfeld, and then we
We
have
do.
to.
Our final
judge
reviews. Our
Wait, we're
final
watching
reviews.
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs is on.
What the
Pizza the
fuck?
Hut. Pizza the Hut.
Pizza the Hut.
Who voices Pizza the Hut?
Oh, it's that Dom DeLuise man.
Yeah, he learned, yeah.
I'm a learner.
Okay, so the point. No, we have to go out to Seinfeld. We got to do the thing, and
And
then we
review.
have.
It's my first time eating an arm, so I'm gonna give it a 5.
5. Done. 5.
Five for
Five.
me too, because first time I've
Five.
seen it.
So, I'm gonna let
Adam D.
Adam B. You go first.
No, I gave
No,
it a 5.
we all
Oh,
gave it.
you're all giving it a 5. Okay,
I
so
I give it a
slap
5.
you
Look,
again.
I saw this movie one time.
on camera.
I'm sorry, not one. The first time I saw this
Oh, so
movie
you'd
was
like it
in
in that
college.
case.
okay.
And I'm going to mute their microphones. There we go. I love having this power. It's like being God. I saw this movie in college. I was with a very, very dear friend of mine, one of my all-time best friends, Tommy Wingo, who, ironically, we used to call Wingnut.
Wingnut Productions.
Wingnut Films. Yeah.
And he made me watch this movie, and I was very uncomfortable throughout the entire thing.
I feel at home.
And I had no idea that at a certain
I
point
feel
in my
uncomfortable.
life, I would be watching it again.
Under these circumstances.
You're welcome.
Yes, under different circumstances. And now I really want to say to Tommy, thank you. Because now I got to say, I've seen this before. I've experienced this before.
You've experienced and survived Braindead.
Exactly. When we watched it during the lawnmower scene, he
people don't.
giggled like a fucking idiot.
That's like me. I could hang with this guy.
Oh, you would love Tommy.
Yeah.
He's a great human being.
Jesus.
And it's the exact same experience 20 years later. So it's a 5. It's a glorious, wonderful 5.
Glorious, wonderful
Yes.
5. I'll take it. I'll take your 5s, guys.
And we're straight 5s because we haven't seen it before at all. So, knocking stuff down. Sorry.
I chose this movie specifically for Jader over here. I mean, I knew you guys would get a kick out of it, maybe cry laughing, but I knew she would legit cry and hate her life. So
And end up
and
bloody.
then having to get sticky.
I love this movie. It's like Evil Dead, like on acid for sure.
Yes.
But
or DMT.
it's very it's very Evil
Yeah.
Dead 2 inspired. But I love this
Or bath
movie.
salts.
It might possibly be the goriest, most disgusting movie I've ever seen. I always need to shower when I'm done watching it. I never eat
I
anything
have
while
to shower
watching it.
just participating.
We
So,
all have to shower.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I love this movie because
Not
it
together.
it gets right into the fucked up part of my brain that I don't really expose to people.
Oh, my
so I love this movie.
girls.
I watched it first in high school. I have a before they put the uncut version on YouTube. I got a bootleg uncut DVD of it at Dragon Con because they only sold the lame American version that dumbed down the violence.
That might be the geekiest thing that I've
you know,
ever heard said
This
out loud.
this movie, by the way, is still not available on DVD or Blu-ray
No.
in New Zealand.
No,
Yeah,
Jason.
this movie was
so,
banned for sure.
Yeah, it was banned in New Zealand.
Oh yeah.
Jason,
Yeah.
do your thing where you tell us to be quiet for a second, so you can tell the hindsighters where the hell they can find it if they really want to.
You got to go on YouTube.
Go on YouTube.
Go on
They
YouTube.
do,
Yeah.
but-
Type in Braindead
Yeah.
full uncut version,
Yeah.
and you'll get
Yeah.
the whole version.
Oh, okay. So
And
there
then
you go.
afterwards, they'll apparently play Spaceballs.
and they'll play
Yes, and you'll
Spaceballs
hear
for you.
Pizza the Hut, and
On
it'll be
YouTube?
wholesome.
But make sure
And
that
then,
it
You'll
says
get raspberry jam, just like Dark
and George Bluth is here.
for the for the sake of authenticity, make sure it says
Yeah.
Brain Dead in the opening credits. I mean, if it says Dead Alive, that's fine, but Brain Dead preferably.
Yeah.
But
That way
anyways,
it's not uncut.
yes, I saw this movie in high school after seeing
Alright.
it on some horror movie list, so I gave it a watch. I fell in love with it immediately. I've seen it 5 or 6 times, so I'm gonna give this a solid.
It's a 5.
Do it.
It gets better every time.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm gonna
Well,
give
yeah.
it a solid 8.
Well,
Wow.
that-
An 8.
well, if
Well,
I
Darth loved it because she got sticky.
that's true. You know,
No,
and-
you
and-
loved
and
it because Darth got sticky.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
like being
You're
sticky.
on to me.
So,
I kind
No,
of
you want me to be onto you.
Yeah.
See how I can keep
Barb,
doing
we're
this all
sorry.
day. Like,
muting your
I don't know.
microphones now. There we go. Now it's on me because I've got the board. This movie is, if I'm being totally honest, it's not one of my favorite movies. But
Ow. I just hit my own microphones because they're like freaking hound dog
muting
ears.
your microphone now. But here's the thing about this movie. You can get 4 people together with admittedly a little bit of alcohol, and everyone
I
has...
think you mean citrus water.
Yeah. But everyone has a wonderful time.
Oh, yeah.
And laughs and enjoys themselves.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's such a spectacle. And I defy you to find a movie made in the past 5 years or 10 years that we could all sit and do this with.
True.
Fair enough.
And
So-
just laugh and
And
enjoy ourselves.
honestly,
and,
like from
you
an
know?
art standpoint, from an art standpoint, this
I like
movie.
stand
Get it
form.
together. He
From an
hasn't
art
even been
standpoint,
drinking. That's what's
I've-
scary.
This
First
movie
stand
has
form.
some of the greatest practical gore effects I've
really
ever
does.
seen in a
Yeah.
film. So if you're going to watch it for anything, if you're an appreciator of old practical effects, specifically horror gore, watch this movie for that, if anything.
Horror gore?
No, horror.
Horror.
It's different
Horror
than
gore.
I was like, wait a minute, what's going to happen to me tonight?
Horror gore is-
I'm gonna,
I'm muting all the microphones now, and it's back on me because I got the board. Ignore them. Hindsighters. Thank you.
No.
Oh,
We're not
okay. All right.
Because
Okay,
remember,
there we go.
So now that we've had our first guest on the round of making each other cry,
Yes. The year of hell.
And I hope it succeeded. I really hope it succeeded.
Which you invented, Jason, so you have to be patient for this. New scale, hindsighters. And we'll wait to hear from you or whatever you want, but we have to go round robin and say, like, what was the most disturbing movie thus far? Was it...
This.
Oh, okay, so we know what your vote is.
I still hold the record. Shivers.
Actually, shivers.
Just think, up the bathtub. Come on. It doesn't get any worse than that.
Is that the new term for it?
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
End this quickly.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Come on.
Can I just point out, next week, we're going to be doing movie 2 of my pick.
Jesus Christ.
Which is the 1980, who gives a shit, movie, Hobgoblins. And then after these rank amateurs have their picks.
Oh, Brain's little toaster is in your future, motherfucker. You have no idea.
You have no
I say it a lot on this show.
You have no idea what's
you said
awaiting you when you watch The Holy Mountain.
I know.
They're real dogs.
That's why Darth has yet to reveal her third movie. Even the boys don't know what I'm going to pick, Hindsighters. They're going down.
It would have to be a movie of my own execution to be worse than the most painful movie ever made by any human being in history. The Holy Mountain.
Oh my God.
I think that was our troll thumping around in the background in case you Hindsighters can hear it. But
I really think they should re-release this movie and say, from the director of Lord of the Rings.
What, Spaceballs?
Yeah, I guess that's what's playing on the TV now.
Dom DeLuise is. Be quiet, young Adam. No, but seriously, I guess we agree thus far, round robin, that this was the most disturbing movie.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I thank you.
Yes.
I take that as a compliment. I thank you.
Yes.
Can I just say that young Adam, when I first put this challenge to everybody else,
all two of us.
well, young Adam here is the only person who actually, he picked it up. He ran with it.
Excuse me. No, we picked it up in different ways.
No, this was way more painful.
All right. Whatever.
What do you want to watch next? This or All Dogs Go to Heaven?
This.
Exactly. Exactly.
Burt
Young Adam,
Reynolds.
you are winning this contest by a country mile.
Down, bow,
I love
it. Okay, microphone.
I have my moments. Very few moments.
In the show.
You guys are
Put
crazy.
it back on. Put it back on, and we'll.
On you. It's on you.
Let's close this down. Quick. I got to go home and eat my wife.
Context.
Anyway,
Crazy.
so Hindsighters, thank you for joining us for your drive time, your listening time, your Christian Bale hating us time, your literal crying time. If we've made any of you cry, you're slapping Adam in the face time. We appreciate it. Young Darby, young Adam, whatever the hell you want to be called, thank you for joining us.
Of course. Watch Braindead, of course.
Yes. Thank you, as always, for joining Jason and Adam and myself in the studio. It's only going to get worse. So stick with us if you dare. Y Angel, lo siento mucho. Te amo mucho.
Hobgoblins is next.
Look forward to that. This has been Hindsight, and good night.